I'm sure that if you're a man, you've been called a narcissist, a misogynist, a manipulator, one might say. You've been punching the wall and saying to yourself, man, I'm not those things. Well, by all means, I think you should lean into that. Now, I know what you're going to say. Well, that's bad and toxic for the faculty of a relationship. I'm trying to get better. I've been in therapy. No. Stay in therapy. This is more important. I need you to be a manipulator. I need you to be that. There's 5 specific reasons. I'll start with number 1. If you're a manipulator in this lifetime, well then guess what? You can manipulate the woman into doing things that make her life better. She doesn't want to get up out of bed. You can manipulate her to get up out of bed. As a matter of fact, you can help her out in small aspects and faculties of her life. You can manipulate her and tell her that she's prettier than what she is in order to get her more inspired to do things. And that will get her outside of the house more, and then you'll be happier. Bada bing, bada boom. That's a great way to manipulate into motivation. That's the first reason. You can go to therapy, learn manipulation techniques, or at least techniques that are healthy coping mechanisms, and use small, subtle therapy speak in order to get the information you want out of somebody. You can bring other people's information into therapy to learn how to manipulate your friends, and then manipulate them into becoming better people to be around. Manipulation isn't always bad. A manipulation is simply an altercation of something. You just got to alter it ever so slightly. Now, the second reason is because you're not going to take the first piece of advice. It's going to make it a lot easier for a lot of other guys to get women. If you ruin somebody, a man or a woman, it makes it a lot easier for the next person because their self-esteem is in the dirt. You've actively made it a lot easier for everybody else. You've done a net positive by doing a net negative. That's what you've done. You've somehow facilitated and allowed the other weaker bottom feeders to actually get some food and some scraps, and I appreciate that. Yeah, she's a 10, but she has the self-esteem of a 2, and that's what I like to see. She doesn't think the makeup makes her look pretty. She hates the way her feet look. Oh, gee willikers, you've done everything in your power to ruin this woman, and guess what? She'll take any piece of compliment or advice. She needs validation from anything. That's how you find that model at McDonald's. That one random girl that's really hot at McDonald's, and you say to yourself, whoa, where'd you come from? You look better than every celebrity. And she says, no, I don't. Boom, as soon as she says that, she's not fishing for compliments. That's not covert narcissism. She dated a guy that plays League all day, that treats her like garbage and only cares about her when they're in the bedroom doing intimate time. That's the only time he gives her the time of day. He doesn't clean up after himself. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't wipe properly. Everything's great. That's great. He's a great guy. And he has created an opening for you, a small vulnerability to where that unattainable woman is now somebody you can treat right. Boom. Third reason I say you learn how to manipulate. It teaches you a little bit about yourself. You can manipulate yourself. You may be somebody that has a deep amount of sadness inside of your soul. And you may tell yourself every day that you don't deserve to be here. You don't belong to be here. You don't like anything about yourself. And that's fine. That's okay. But I'm not here for this pity party. What I'm here for is to tell you, guess what? You, among all other people inside of your life, can delude yourself into thinking that you are a god. You can delude yourself. You can manipulate yourself into thinking, wow, I'm really the best there ever was, huh? I'm really Ash Ketchum. You can do that. If you learn how to manipulate yourself, well then by all means, you've done good. The reason you should manipulate your partner per se is to make them feel as strong and unique as powerful. That is what you do. As possible as powerful. I said the wrong word. Doesn't matter. Make them feel as strong and unique as possible. That's really the big goal behind all this. You see, people have a negative stigma behind narcissists. They say, oh man, you're going to ruin and manipulate me. I think that anybody can be bad in any capacity. I think the word narcissist tossed around too much. I think when people learn that therapy term, they start putting that on everybody is what I think. I think there are people that are actual narcissists getting away with much worse because they learn how to not act in certain aspects. They learn how to isolate and destroy and ruin people's lives. And we don't want those people in the society. I say you should manipulate your partner because it will weed you out. This is the fourth reason. It will weed you out. It'll weed you out if you should listen to somebody on the internet. Or it will show your true character. I say manipulate openly. Do it in front of their friends. See how they operate. See if their friends will actually stop you. See if they will stop a villain incarnate. Be the antagonist. Be the antithesis of the world. Be their biggest op. And see how their friends activate with that. See how their family activates. See if their family and friends agree with you. That will help her or your partner or him get better friends. That will help them get to a better mindset. And the fifth and biggest reason why you should become a manipulator, very simple, very easily, is because I'm manipulating you into doing this. That's right. I'm teaching you how to get closer to my level so that you can manipulate me. Maybe one day you'll be able to destroy me and defeat me in my own game. Maybe you'll be able to hit me with a riddle that will leave me stumped for years. Maybe you'll be the Joker to my Batman, or the Batman to my Joker, or the Riddler to my Edward Nygma. Maybe that will be. Who knows? I await the challenge every day and every moment. And if you've listened to anything in this video, if you made it this far, I want to tell you something from the bottom of my heart. Root beer is absolutely amazing. As a matter of fact, let's get a word from somebody who's a king of root beer and a master at it. Now, you may not know this person, but just know this will change the way your world is shaped forever. This will change the way your mind envelops information inside of your soul. This will change the corpus of how it operates. You see, this is a man that, much like myself, is a part of my own lineage. My blood. He's a part of my soul. And you will now witness a speech from a man so wildly and viciously ignorant that you may begin to question the power within your soul. He's going to manipulate you into loving root beer as deeply and as passionately as he's manipulated me. Ladies with gentle hands, put them together, rub them like crickets against the storm, and I present to you somebody who hasn't been around for quite some time. Ladies with gentle hands, get ready for a bonus scene.
My favorite thing to drink. I mean, besides, sipping on some alcohol every now and then. I like root beer. Root beer is my preferred drink. Root beer provides all your nutritional values. See, don't listen to what people talk about, man. Water can kill you just as fast as alcohol, but root beer is forever. Root beer supplies zinc. Zinc. I fuel off zinc. You know what I'm saying? Zinc. It's like, if I drink water, I can feel the minerals, doing whatever the fuck it do. If I drink anything else, if I drink root beer, I can feel the zinc, entering my body, on a celestial level. If you take a minute, go grab one of your favorite drinks and close your eyes, stand outside, maybe in the middle of the street, and just drink your favorite beverage and tell me that you can't feel the abilities that you're absorbing into your body. When I drink root beer, imaginatively, I feel like I can jump over, average sticks. I could walk a couple of more feet. I can breathe just one more breath. In all reality, it make it feel like I can lift things that I already could lift just with the root beer in my system.